Atención, advertencia, el siguiente video va a patear traseros. Si te encantan los mini camiones y vehículos tuneados, haz clic en el botón de me gusta a continuación. Que lo disfruten.
Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me tell you, got a great video in store for you guys. We are installing a Pontiac G6 sunroof in, drum rolls please, 1953 Chevy Bel Air. There we go. All right, guys, so first things first, I need to wipe this roof down. There's lots of pollen on it, and dust on it, and grease on it. We're using lacquer thinner and a rag. We're gonna clean the entire surface, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Roof's pretty dirty, car's pretty dirty. All right, well, now that we've got the roof cleaned down with lacquer thinner, we're gonna go ahead and sit the skin up on the roof, and we'll start taking some measurements. While I got your setup over there. So this template I've got had come off of the, I'll show you the sunroof. Bring you over here. Anytime you weld in something of this size, obviously you don't want square corners. Square corners can crack. So I traced the border around the perimeter, created round corners, cut it out, and we're going to slide this in from underneath. This is my first time doing this, so this should be pretty interesting. So we're going to start smaller with the hole. I made this opening 36 inches. That's pretty, easy round number to remember. We're going to make it a smidgen bigger, and if we have to grind a little, we'll grind a little. So before I set this up here, I want to take some measurements. I'm pretty happy and confident, on its location. We got to be mindful. The roof curves pretty hard back here, so we want to stay away from, obviously not, that's not going to work. That's unrealistic. Probably somewhere in the realm of here, or, something like that. So I'm going to take some measurements, put the camera down, and we'll get back to you in a minute. So here's where it gets really tricky. It's not like we've got instructions or a template that came in the kit. So you kind of got to use your noggin a little bit. So I want to show you what I've done and why I did it to the numbers. It'll make sense in just a second. So I don't know if you remember me saying I cut it at 36 inches, the inside from corner to corner. Disregard the outside because I didn't make that cut, but we've got 36 inches. Half of 36 is 18. I ran my square, my carpenter square, down the center at 18, and we marked a line, 18 and 18. So now at least we've got some reference point on where to stick the sunroof. Obviously it's a lot easier when you've got a second person. My son's not obviously out here yet. He's going to be out here shortly. He works nights, but now we've got a reference with the center of the roof and the center of our template, and I think that looks pretty damn good. Now, I could draw a line, a square around this template and realistically cut this out by myself, but I don't think I want to do that just yet. so I'm gonna wait for my son to get up. These corners don't match the contour of the square. So what I had done was I borrowed my cutoff wheel, and if you look, see how the cutoff wheel fits that perfect? This is about where it stops. So regardless, I'm gonna use the corner as a reference. I might even just make it a little bit bigger. I'll set my my reference on it to make sure it's lined up, but I think we're gonna be good to go. And it's not like the Samurai where it's paper thin. You look at it wrong and the shit wants to just dent on you. So that's kind of why I like older vehicles for that, for that reason. So, all right. So before I start cutting, one thing I want to point out is I went ahead and I cleaned the corners up with my template. I have a nice clean template. Now, this is the most important part, okay? So when I used the old template to create this template, there's a space the size of a cutoff wheel, okay? So we're gonna use this line as the void from the cutoff wheel. It is extremely important, and I cannot emphasize this enough, extremely important that we cut on the inside of this line. If we cut on the outside of this line, the sunroof will not fit. It'll be too big. The hole will be too big for the sunroof to fit inside of here. So guys, if you have any plans on welding to sheet metal, I highly recommend swapping your wire out. Currently, I've got 035 in here. Excuse me, I've got 030 in here. Thought I had 35. Good thing I checked this because we're almost empty. Do not use 030 or 035 when welding to sheet metal. It's not going to work. I mean, it will work. It could work on thicker sheet metal, but thinner sheet metal, you're gonna have a hard time. So do yourself a favor, run to the welding supply house, run to Home Depot or Lowe's or anything of that nature, and get yourself some 023, 024, and you can see the difference in how thick the wire is. This is like paper thin, where this is a lot thicker. So I can't stress this enough. If you want, nice clean welds, not burn holes through your sheet metal, swap your wire out. All right, guys, we probably have a good half an hour of setting this in the skin, seeing what needs to be trimmed, and then taking it down, setting it in, taking it down. So basically, this whole thing fits like a glove. It's very, very tight. And we are basically ready to start tacking the we're gonna sand the edge, get the edge exposed to bare metal, and then we're ready to sit this in here. But this is pretty damn close. The back arcs down slightly. I wonder if I can finagle this just a little bit, but for the most part, I swear this sunroof was meant for this car. It's that damn close. You could see, like right here, it's just off a little bit, but again, once I start working the metal, I mean, this will get sandwiched down into here. Everything's gonna look like it belonged. And then obviously, there's gonna be quite a bit of mud work that's gonna have to get that'll have to get done in order to, you know, get this thing to look 100%, but it's pretty damn close. I'm gonna start tacking. All right, she's in. You can see the back corner obviously was meant to curve down more, not the end of the world. You can still see it right here, but I mean, I believe this is a 2006 or something, 2010 or Pontiac G6 roof. It fits really damn good, man. Pretty impressive. Obviously some body work, you know, to make it fit and whatnot. So we're gonna sit the roof in right now. We're gonna power it up, get the slides back, and see how she looks. All right, guys, here we go. This is phenomenal. So it lifts up like that. You can catch a little breeze inside the car.
Holy shit.
That's insane. Dude, that is insane.
Oh my God.
That is incredible. That is freaking incredible. We got to pull this out and see how it looks outside, because in here is doing no justice. Now, he has the sun visor for the car. So once the sun visor's on and obviously everything's painted and nicey nice, man, oh man. Jeez Louise. What do you think, Joseph?
It's bad fucking ass.
All right, let's close it. And the way this works, it's just 2 wires. So you're reversing the polarity. And that's it. Done. We did it, man. We did it. Yeah, we did it. Holy guacamole. Sheesh. I think what we might have to do, honestly, is run a cut down the center and almost reshape the back of the roof. Cut it and flatten it because it's too bubbled right here. I think that's kind of what we're going to have to do at some point. Save that for another day. It's not happening today. Gentlemen, ladies, if you like this content, hit that like button. Comment down below. Nothing like it on YouTube. Let's go pull it outside. And of course, it has to be the windiest day ever. Darkest, cloudiest, ugliest. It looks really good, man. I'm very happy how it fit. It fits really well. Again, you can see the bubble back here. We're going to knock this down. Not too hard. Cut some slices in it and flatten it out. But overall, it fits really good. Very happy. Pontiac G6 sunroof. Looks good. Very cool. Simple 2-wire setup. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Got the Samurai all cleaned up, fixing to load it up on the trailer. I just got done washing the tow rig. Again, just want to say thank you. I probably say it 101 times. Today's going to make 102 times. Want to say thank you to all you new subscribers, all you individuals that comment, that hit that like button. It really means a lot to me. It helps out my algorithm. My algorithm is in extra slow mode for some reason, but it's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. My truck, I got to put Armor All on the tires, is nice and clean. Waxed it, washed it, and all that fun stuff. And the Samurai, I just want to show you something really cool while I have it out. Now, look at the image of Magic Man Metal Fab in the hood, how clean that is. And again, I just compounded it and polished it and, well, glazed it the other day. It looks totally different right now because the sun's not out for some reason. But when the sun is on it, I swear it looks red. It's weird. Anyway, we got a long road ahead of us. My son's going with me. If you see me in mini nats, don't hesitate to come up and say hi. Obviously, I'm going to have the shirt on, so you're going to know it's me. Or if you start hearing me saying, sir, sir, you know, saying hi to people, come on up, say hi, man. Look at, I'm the most humblest person ever. I promise you that. And I got some stickers. I'd love to hand them out. They're for you guys. So please, don't be a stranger. Come and say hi. With that being said, that's going to do it for this video. Next week's video will be mini nats coverage, you know. It's going to probably be sort of long, which will be nice. My experience, what we done, what we did, what we did, all that fun stuff. Have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Take care.